guys, welcome to Stacking the Shelves for the week of February 22nd. I'm kind of going through these really quick right now because I have a variety of things. All right, so a little disorganized today, like normal. Maybe not like normal. All right, first I'll go through the books I got for audiobook. And I did get 3 audiobooks. One I just got with a credit, and the other 2 were like a 2-for-1 deal thing. The first audiobook I got is Deathless Divided. This is the sequel to Dread Nation by Justine Ireland. And this came out, I think, just like last week or something, or maybe a couple weeks ago. The story is like kind of an alternate historical apocalyptic type of story. It's set in the United States, and during the Battle of Gettysburg, the dead started walking, and now everyone's trying to live with like zombies all around. And it's got 2 African American lead characters that are very, very different women, but one is kind of reckless and like, strong-willed, and the other is trying more to just, be a proper young woman, and watching their adventures as they try to live in this setting is pretty interesting. And I really, really like the first audiobook. I am listening to this right now, and I will say they added a second narrator for the second character, and I do not like her nearly as much as the original narrator. The original narrator is still there, but she's just reading like half the story. So I apologize, I have like a tickle in my throat. All right, then the ones I got 2-for-1 are both audiobooks as well, and that's Beautiful by Juliette Marillier. I always say this wrong. Anyways, I've read a lot of books by this author before, and I enjoy her writing style, and this is a retelling of East to West, or East to the Sun, West of the Moon, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, I hope. It's a fairy tale retelling. So I'm excited to read that. This one just looked really interesting. Again, it was part of the 2-for-1 deal, and that is Trail of Lightning by Rebecca Roanhorse. This one is set in a world where like Navajo gods have been released back into the world, so it sounds like it kind of has that urban fantasy / paranormal feel to it, and I believe the main protagonist is a woman who hunts down these gods when they're causing trouble. So that's all I know about this. The whole series has been getting really good reviews, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up as part of the audiobook sale. All right, I did get one free book this week. I don't know. These are like the last 3 weeks. I've been traveling again a lot for work and involved in a lot of hockey, so I just haven't done one of these posts for a while. Anyways, I got this through Amazon First Reads. So if you're a Prime member, you get to pick from like a list of books that haven't been released yet. So this book actually releases March 1st, but I got it last week for my February First Reads pick. And that is The Killing Fog by Jeff Wheeler. And this is supposed to be like an epic fantasy type of story. So it sounded really interesting. So I went ahead and got it. It is free for Kindle if you have a Prime membership. Just go to the First Reads section of Amazon and you can get it for free. All right. Then I do have 3 review books here. I think I only have 3 review books. Anyways, the first one I got was Lyceum Girls by Kate Pentecost. This is one I've had my eye on for a while. It's set in, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like an American Western dystopian fantasy type of thing. I don't know. That's all I know about it. It doesn't come out until April, so it's got a few months till it comes out. But I love the cover of it, and the synopsis like really caught my attention. So excited to read this and see if I like it. It is a young adult book as well. Then I've got 2 other, and now I know that this one is another young adult book. It's Ink in the Blood by Kim Smedchkal. I think that's how you say it. All I know about this is it's a dark fantasy, and it's about like tattoo artists whose tattoos come alive or something like that. I don't know. The cover caught my eye. I really thought the synopsis sounded interesting. I read it a while ago, and this does come out in February, so it may already be out. It just caught my eye, so I picked it up. I got it through Amazon Vine to review. And then the last one I got is called The Winter Duke by Claire Eliza Bartlett. This one comes out in March, so it comes out fairly soon. And this is supposed to be, they say, part Sleeping Beauty, part Anastasia. It's a thrilling political mystery / like fairy tale retelling about a girl who is trapped in an enchanted castle or something like that. Again, cover is beautiful. And the synopsis sounded interesting enough that I was like, oh, this sounds cool. Both of these have very good early reviews on Goodreads. So, pretty easy. Hopefully they'll be good. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. All right. They got 2 books from the library. The first book I got from the library is Alone in the Wild by Kelly Armstrong. This is, I believe, the 5th Rockton novel. So I love this series so much. And it's not like normally, this is the 5th one in that series. This whole series is about a woman who is serving as like a police officer / detective in this really, really small town out in the middle of the Yukon wilderness. I think it's Yukon wilderness. And it's a town of Rockton. They don't have electricity. They're self-sustained. And they're a place where either people go as like witness protection or sometimes criminals pay their way in. So there's this very interesting mix of prey versus predator in this town. And our main character, Casey Duncan, is trying to deal with any bad things that happen in town, like murders or mysteries or thefts or whatever. And there's a bigger thing about like who created this town and like how do people actually get into this town and stuff like that. So it's an off-grid town. I've been loving these lately. Kelly Armstrong's more recent series have just absolutely blown me away. I was never a fan of her Women of the Otherworld series, but I really liked Canesville. I liked Age of Legends. I liked her Nadia Stafford series. So, all her like less popular series I like. I just didn't like the Otherworld ones. Well, we had a book avalanche. All right, and then the last one I got from the library is All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace. This is just a young adult fantasy. It just sounds like a lot of fun. This is the one I'm actually going to be reading next because it's due back to the library pretty soon. So I've had it for a little while. As I said, it's been a few weeks since I've done that. So in summary, I got 2 books from the library. And then I got, stuff's like flying everywhere. These 3 for review. I've got the one that I got for Kindle for free and then 3 audiobooks. And I'm a little out of it today because I think I'm coming down with a cold. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 books, I think, over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Other than that, I don't know. I don't have a lot to say. Hockey's finally winding down. We're in our district tournaments, which is kind of the final thing for the season. They did win their first game in overtime, and then they lost their game yesterday. We have another game tonight, and districts kind of goes on for 2 weeks, and you can play I think it's 6 or 7 games in districts, or you can play 2. And we're going to probably be a little bit in the middle. If we win tonight, we'll play another game, and we could play as many as 6 games total. So far, we've played 2, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Other than that, again, I was out of town for work last week, and I'm just kind of tired. I had a little flu thing a couple weeks ago, and I woke up this morning, my head's kind of stuffed up, and I don't feel very good. So hopefully things will get better. I'm actually recording this on President's Day because my son and my husband had it off of school and work, so I took it as vacation, and we went and did some stuff this morning, and now we're kind of hanging out at home, trying to get caught up on stuff. I don't know. We're doing some fun stuff. Like I mentioned, we're taking that trip to Rome, hopefully in June, assuming that there's no huge coronavirus issues getting bigger and bigger over the coming months. So a little bit of fun stuff. I'm trying to find some dresses for that and get a new pair of running shoes because they're worn out. And so just opportunity to shop for a couple fun things and take my time doing it. So I've been doing a little bit of that. I guess that's it. I got a lot of books read while I was traveling last week, so that's good. I don't have much to say, I guess. So I hope you guys got a lot of great books and that you had a great week reading and a great week of reading ahead of you. Have fun, and I will talk to you later. Bye.